Hello, it's Gary Gibbons, and in this video, I'm going to show you how you can make your own synth bass preset from scratch. The main message of this video is once you have the basic settings, you can tweak the values and load different samples to get many results really fast. Okay, let's get to it. I have a default instance loaded, and I'm going to go to the duration parameter and change the value to 2. This means I'm going to use short grains. By the way, you can also use long grains with a couple different settings, but I will save that information for another tutorial. Okay, moving along, next I'm going to change the number of grains to 2. Then I'm going to go to the position spread parameter and set the value to 25% to spread out those grains. Okay, next I'm going to change the position parameter to 50% to make the start time in the middle of the sample here. Now I'm going to go to the pitch section and lower the octave by changing the value to -1. Next, I'm going to go to the cutoff parameter and set the value to 100 Hertz. Now I'm going to change the envelope value to 60%. And I'm going to add some resonance by changing the value to 15%. I want to point out that sometimes by having a high resonance value, you can achieve nice retro sounds, okay? So now I'm going to go to the filter envelope key follow parameter that is located here, and I'm going to change the value to 40% so I can hear more highs in the higher octaves. Next, I'm going to change the filter sustain level to 0%. I'm going to move along to the amp envelope and change the release time to 100 milliseconds. Okay, I'm going to change the sustain level to 0, so when the note is triggered, it doesn't sustain. Okay, next I'm going to widen the sound by going up to the position channel offset, and I'm going to change the value to 20%. Okay, you can hear that the sound has widened quite a bit. Next, I'm going to drag the mod wheel drag icon to the length parameter. Now I'm going to go to the modulation depth here, and I'm going to change the value to -50. All right, now I can hear a change in textures when I activate the mod wheel like this. I also hear that the overall level is a bit soft, so I'm going to go to the level parameter here and change the setting to 6 dB. Great, now I'm going to go to the voice section and change this preset to mono by clicking the on button here. All right, so now we are all set up to create a basic synth bass sound. Next, I'm going to go to the select sample icon and click. Then I'm going to scroll through some sample options in the Padshop 2 03 multi-waves subfolder to hear what it sounds like. I'm going to choose the sample called Low Multi Pulse Narrow 1. And I'm going to change the resonance value to 45%. Now, when I change the envelope parameter to 40% or so, it sounds like this. Okay, so I like how that sounds now, and I'm going to go to the modulation source and add velocity. Then under modulation destination, I'm going to add cutoff, then change the depth value to 50. Okay, I like that. Next, I'm going to go to the distortion type and select tube, then change the distortion level to 20%. Now I'm going to go grab the mod wheel drag icon and drag it to the cutoff so I can hear more high frequencies when the mod wheel is activated. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the velocity parameter here and set the value to 30%. So let's say that I like how this sounds and I want to keep it in my user folder. All I need to do is click Save. And if you haven't learned how to save presets yet, go down to the description to find a link to a tutorial that I published for saving presets with Padshop 2. If I want to create another synth-based preset, I can select another sample, tweak some of the settings, then save my new preset. Okay, that's it for this tutorial. Take care. Cheers.